Gentlemen, Peter Flynn, Danny Loughlin. Got a lot of water and mud around here. What are you turning it into?
This is where we're hoping to build a number of football pitches for Westport United. This will be the home of Westport United, hopefully moving forward from 2015. We've purchased about 13.5 acres of site from Westport, or from the other Westport House. We have started filling probably around October, November last year.
Yeah.
And that is almost completed. About 50,000 tonnes of soil moved into it. That'll be finished hopefully end of February, and then end of February we'll get consultants on to take a look at the phase 1 development of 2 football pitches, 2 grass football pitches, which will be located down in this Westport House side of the pitch, and we'll be leaving this area vacant for the phase 2 and further phases afterwards. So the first phase is down the Westport House side of the site, and that will involve at the moment 2 full-size grass pitches, which are presently under design review with consultants STRI.
And how many pitches could you fit in there?
The plans at the moment are for a pitch here, full-size pitch here, full-size pitch there, international standard pitch here, possibly an AstroTurf at the back, and possibly an underage pitch at the back. So there's probably about 5 pitches and a training area at the back, with a clubhouse actually right down the middle here, and car parking.
So what you're looking at here, Ollie, is that this is going to be the new entrance for Westport House.
Yeah. For
the caravan site and the farmyard here. So all of the traffic in the town that previously came straight through the town and out through the quay will all be coming down this route. This has been taken over by the council over the next number of weeks. So this will be a nice tarmacked area. You have your cycle lane, your bicycle lane. That'll be tree lined both sides of it. So again, I suppose bringing Westport House integrating it into the whole Westport town scenario. Then just as you come up here to this gate, this will be the main entrance into the Westport United
pitch.
Site. So effectively, you come in here. The car park, it's hard to visit, as you know, I suppose. But when you come in here, the stand and the clubhouse will be directly in front of you. And as Danny pointed out, you'll have your 2 pitches over on this side, and your other 2 to 3 pitches on the left-hand side. So it's an exciting venture for all. It's a long time coming, and I think it's, the support we've got from people of Westport so far has been fantastic. The 320 people that are contributing the €5 a week towards the lotto, which gives them entry into the Westport United games, and some other promotional material, has been crucial in providing the funding and I suppose the financing for this at the initial stage. The site is now owned by Westport United. We're planning to spend another $450,000 over here over the next 15 months. And again, the appeal has gone out to people wide, whether they're in Westport, Mayo, Ireland or internationally. If they can come in and contribute towards that, I mean, the more we can get done up front, the more we can provide for the kids of the town in the future.
If I can refer to the Westport United website, www.westportunited.com, and go into the development link. We would welcome future sponsorship from anybody, anywhere in the world.
But you've got a good response so far, yeah?
Marvellous response, honestly. So far, we're quite confident we can take care of phase 1 before the end of 15. And obviously the phase 2 and phase 3, which is the 3 pitches on this side, and the clubhouse, will need to continue to fundraise a significant amount of monies in the coming years to get that finished,
Is soccer popular in Westport, is it?
I suppose it's always been viewed as a soccer town, I suppose, going back to the 1800s, I say. I mean, Westport United probably I think is one of the oldest clubs in Connacht.
How old is it now?
It had the centenary.
Centenary back in 2012, so it's just over
100 years. Yeah.
But I mean, it's crazy, like a club of the status of Westport that has won the Junior Cup, one of 2 teams in the country, or from the Connacht, that has won the Junior Cup. Really, life has stood still in many ways. Like the sports park, I mean, that we all have great memories of, but it isn't big enough, and it just hasn't moved with the times. And this really is the future of Westport United, in that you will have enough pitches to cater for all the many underage teams. Hopefully we maybe get ladies soccer back in again. And one of the important points, I suppose, at least we mentioned in this, is one of the pitches is going to be a community pitch. So it will be open to any other clubs or organisations that want to use it as part of that overall development. That's by, we got the town council involved in the early stages. They gave us a contribution of 100,000, which was greatly appreciated and hugely important at the time. And it meant that we could buy a site in the centre of the town. I mean, you know, Kevin and Brian Cusick have done a phenomenal job over the last number of years to try and find this 13 or 15 acres of land we were going to get. But unfortunately, with the Celtic Tiger and everything else that was going on, the prices that were being thrown out there were just made it impossible for any club to do it. So eventually, I suppose, with the support of Westport United, with the support of Westport House, we've located probably the most strategically and prime site in town to produce to get the sports park in here. And then you take it again from an overall perspective. You have the rugby club just down the road, the Gaelic club just over the road. You have your golf course, your sailing. So you have all your amenities on this side of town. And again, if you think about it, that is the way we should be looking to try and bundle all of these into the one area. And I think it really will be to the benefit of Westport long term. I think it's a hugely important part of that infrastructure.
Marvellous site. This is the best site west of the Shannon. Just take a look at that view there behind you.
Fantastic.
That's in it, you know.
Yeah.
The reek in the background there. Absolutely beautiful setting on the doorsteps of Westport House. So to get 13 acres, a site of this size, that we can put 3 full-size pitches on with astroturfs and training facilities and clubhouses. It's a 5-minute walk from the centre of the town for the kids. So beautifully located. And in many ways it's very similar to the sports park, again located walking distance from the centre of the town. So you'd like to think that we're continuing on in that type of a tradition.